Hello everyone. This is Robin, my pink stamper from mypinkstamper.com. And are you ready for a color challenge? I thought today would be a perfect day to do a challenge, and you can actually submit your challenge for everyone to see by, after you watch the video, go to mypinkstamper.com and you just click on the link, add your own project. We've done this before in the past. Now, these are the colors that I'm using. I'm using this green. I just actually went in my scrap drawer and pulled out some colors. Brown, yellow, and green. And I'm using hemp, rope, and I'm using the Old West cartridge. And I think I will go ahead and design a Father's Day card since that will be happening soon, next month. And we might as well get a head start on that. So these are my colors, and I believe, I haven't quite figured it out yet, I was looking through my carts, and I don't have a lot of masculine cartridges. I just don't make a lot of masculine cards, honestly. I don't think I'm very good at that yet. So I think I'm going to make this boot here. Just the boot here, and write for my father using the Friends and Family, my Pink Stamper stamps. And let's get this going. Now I'm looking through the handbook, and I'm noticing that for the icon creative feature, there's a lot of really neat things. So I am going to use this. It looks kind of like parchment, kind of like the wanted, and of course it says wanted right here, the wanted paper, but I thought that would be great for just the layer on my card. So I'm going to cut it at 4 3/4 inches, press my icon button, and it's the Q. So if you press the Q, you watch your screen over here, make sure it's the right cut, and press cut. All right, for my boot cut, I'm still going to use the icon button. So I leave my icon button on, and I'm going to use this green and this brown pattern paper. You probably don't see very many green cowboy boots, and I'm actually making this for my husband since my father passed away, and so I thought it'd be really fun to give him some green cowboy boots since I don't think he's ever worn any since he was a child. So anyway, this is going to be just a fun card for him. Okay, we are going to hit press the 1 button. Where is that? Okay, now I want to point something out. A lot of the cartridges, you can number the handbooks and they will coordinate with the pages. Like for example, this is the first page. This would be button 1. But if you notice here, this button is not the same one. So you need to make sure, and I think some of the Sesame cartridges or Sesame Street cartridges are like that too. So this one you cannot label it like you do the paper dolls or the wild card. You kind of have to just look at the number or the letter to find out what's on it. So, and I just figured that out right now. Okay, we're going to cut the boot at 3 1/4 first. I want to see how big that is. Now I probably should have changed my blade to 5 or to 4. I have it on 6. So we'll see if that might tear it. And if it does, I'll just redo it again. I think that size is going to work. So let's move over here. And for the brown, we're just going to hit the shift button. Keep the icon on shift and the 1 and press cut. And now let's put this whole thing together and see what it looks like. Now this might have cut it actually. I'm going to recut this one with my blade on 5 and the speed down 1. Do you like my silly band? Okay, I have to show you this for a second. Totally off the subject. My kids came home this week, and I guess these are huge. They're called silly bands or something like that. This is in the shape of a kitty cat or something like that. These are huge in their school right now. It's a kitty cat. And so we just got them some, and anyway, they're crazy. They trade them on the playground and all this stuff. Okay, enough about that. So if you have little kids, you probably already know about that. I just think it's crazy, the things we do. When I was a child, it was Cabbage Patch Kid trading cards, and I wasn't allowed to do that. So, all right, yeah, I want to show you the difference. If you see that this cut this and it tore it, if you just mess with your blade, there's really no perfect system. And you might hear that there is, but there's really not, because it depends on how delicate the cut is and what you're cutting. This probably wouldn't have ripped it if we were just cutting something square. So anyway, you have to mess around with the settings a little bit and you kind of get the hang of it. All right, for the sentiment on here, I was going to put for my father and have this card be from my kids, because you have the option of father, This is the My Pink Stamper Stamps Family and Friends. But I'm going to use husband because I appreciate him as my children's father. So I'm going to do for my husband, and I have my stamps here. Zoom those in just a tad. And I wanted to show you a trick since they're separate so you can kind of put the sentiment together how you'd like it. You just lay it how you want it, space it out how you want it, and you stick your acrylic stamp just right on top of it. And then you have it all lined up how you would like it. Okay, we'll set that aside, and we are going to use, I'm making an A2 sized card, and this is 8.5 by 5.5. And I'm going to have you all memorize that pretty soon. You'll know it all by heart. Okay, so the color challenge is green, brown, and yellow. And I cannot wait to see what you come up with for this challenge. Okay, now I wanted to use that pattern paper, so I'm going to put this here, and I am going to now put together our boot. The boot. And I'm just using Zig 2A glue pen. Put that on here, and it's really good to figure out exactly how these go on here because I didn't know. I don't really wear boots either. I did for a while. My country dancing days. Yep, I used to be a country dancer. Another one of my hidden talents. But I don't do that anymore. Okay, now I have this, the wanted parchment looking thing. I'm going to go ahead and add, look at how perfect that fits on there. Did I tell you the size of this? I believe I did. I think it's 4 3/4 or 4.5, and I'm sure I just already told you the size earlier. We'll double check on that. Okay, we're going to put this on here. And now I'm going to take this rope. I have some of this lovely rope that I found in my collection that I have not used probably for years. I don't remember the last time. It was probably during a demonstration when I was a Stampin' Up! Demo. It's been a long time. Okay, so I'm just going to wrap this around, make it all wonky. I want it to look like that. I'm going to do 3 of them. Yeah, 3 will be good. Right? Yeah, I think 3 will be good. Just exactly like that. I don't want it to be perfect. I want it to be kind of knotted in here. And okay, I'm going to put the tape down and cut it. Cut it. Whoa. Whoa, whoa. Okay. Set that aside. Now I will go ahead and just add this onto my card. I think I'm kind of whispering on this video. It's really late at night and my kids are going to bed, so I'm trying to be very quiet because they need to be sleeping right now. Okay, we're going to put this right here. Ta-da! Ta-da! And we're going to use, I'm going to have this just kind of, this is going to be a basic masculine card because honestly my husband won't care what it's like. He just wants simple too. He doesn't really care. Okay, so we're going to stamp the For My Husband in chocolate brown. This is For My Husband. Stamp it on there. Look at how nice that stamps. Is that awesome? So easy. It doesn't beat up. It's great. Okay, now to finish this off, we are just going to add some of these to pop it up. And then we will be done. Done, done, done. Here I go again. I'm totally whispering. Sorry. Sorry. I hear little footsteps. Should be sleeping. Okay. There is the masculine card. And it says, For My Husband. Okay, now I want to see your projects. So take the challenge. Make something a scrapbook page, 3-dimensional item, or card, any size card, using yellow, green, and brown. And upload it to mypinkstamper.com. Look for this challenge and this episode. And we'll all share it with each other. Good luck, everyone.